everybody? It's KPR Network. I'm your girl, Rashonda Hayes, also known as Ro, with my host, co-host. What's going on, y'all?
Purge 55, all the way live. What's going on, y'all? It's cold. It's cold.
It's freezing.
It's freezing. I thought Pudge about to pull a walk. Hey, it's your man, Bake, also known as Oliver Baker, a.k.a. Bake Boogie, better known as Bake Nasty, your mama's favorite stepdaddy. Yeah. What's up, y'all?
What's going on? We be having our little insiders that our viewers don't know about, but it's all good. We supposed to have that.
hey. But I'm so glad, Ro, you was like, man, let's just get on here and go, because we was killing it.
Oh man, we be going before this. Before we get on here, we come on here and we're a little bit more toned down for the audience. So as we all know, Kyrie and Kanye are still in the news, and the latest is seeing Kanye come on talking about his mom being sacrificed. Then he start calling out names of who got of who, I don't know, was it kind of like who's being controlled?
Man, who got murdered and all that. He didn't brought up Michael Jordan, daddy, and all this other stuff. I think, you know what, all that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you gonna bring up somebody else's pain? You don't know the situation. I saw Vlad TV say, no. I interviewed the guy who was involved in that, and it was two people who, he explained the situation. So it was already debunked with what Kanye was saying. But why is he going and talking about all this conspiracy stuff about his mama now when the money gone? But when the money was there, he wasn't talking about it.
Yeah, he never came out and said that, when she passed. And I know her passing had to do, I guess, with, I don't know if she had other existing physical conditions before she had some type of surgery or whatnot. But yeah, this was the first I've ever heard of, and you hear about the whole sacrifice thing, but I had never heard that. But this is coming out of his mouth regarding his mom. What you think,
right.
Pudge?
What they're talking about is called the $20 million club, and it's a supposedly thing that happens in Hollywood, in the music business, whatever. Once you get to a certain height of income making for the people, wherever's in control, it doesn't matter. They come at you with if you really want that bigger money, you got to sacrifice somebody, close to you. So
yeah, I've heard about stuff like that.
That's what they say.
See, so why would he tell on himself then? So he's an accessory to the crime then.
Exactly.
Because he's the only one that benefited off of the money. So shut up, Kanye. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying.
Because when someone is sacrificed, they're sacrificed for who?
For who?
It's supposed to be for your benefit, right?
For you.
Right. Yeah. So when I heard that, I thought, ooh, I don't think you should have said that, Kanye. But
talking.
But that's what happens, y'all. What did we say?
That's the Trumpism in him.
Yeah. What do we say, Bake? Don't let your mouth block your blessings.
Yeah, don't let your mouth block your blessings, because you never know who you're offending. You know what I'm saying? And as we mature, and I know we all on here can agree, we may have said or did some things in our past to where we regret, that we wish we could have took back. That's where we hurt someone or someone misunderstood where we were coming from based off of the way we communicate. And so it's just important that, because you know what, also when you say something, you want to stand on it. Don't go back and be able to have folks make you apologize, like Kyrie, right? Let's talk about Kyrie. I don't know if he's going to do the whole list of things that the NBA wanted him to do, but I thought that was preposterous, especially for a man that really didn't do anything. All he did was share a link to Mr. Dalton's book and film.
That's all he did. And, I don't know about you guys, but when I listen to Kyrie speak, he doesn't have that same arrogant edge that I feel Kanye has. I feel like, Kyrie is a little more humble. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's using his platform to like wake the masses. What did you refer to it as, Pudge?
Oh, kicking the beehive.
Kicking the beehive, and he's looked at as a leader, obviously. You know what I mean? Whether or not
you think he's a leader?
I think he's a leader in a sense that he does have great influence. Now, whether or not we feel he is a righteous leader or not, he's still a leader, just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a leader. We don't believe he's a righteous leader. At least the three of us don't.
But my thing is, bro, lead the Brooklyn Nets to the championship. That's what you lead. Okay. All right. And then leave the philosophy and that stuff to the philosophers. That's why I sent the brother Shaka Amos, because I've been watching Shaka, and Shaka's taught me a lot of things. I've had conversations with Shaka Amos. And so I know what Shaka was saying was correct in this guy. It's like, it's almost disrespectful to the great people who wrote books and have done the research way before you. And that's the thing we don't understand. We step on toes just because we have major platforms that other people don't. You know what I'm saying? What about Dr. Ben, Sheikh Anthony Diop, Ivan Van Sertima, all these great scholars that then you're going to just throw that away, based off of your information? Or I'm not saying that that's what Kyrie did, but I'm saying it overshadows because it's this man's got 75 million Instagram followers. I don't know how many Twitter followers he has, or Facebook for that matter.
Were you going to say something, Pudge?
No, I was just agreeing with what Baker's saying. I mean, you can say, like I say, you can kick the beehive. You understand what I mean by kicking the beehive? You kick the beehive, the bees come out. Now, you're going to have some bees just be like, oh, what's going on? You're going to have some bees be like, who kicked it? And I'm going to attack you. Who the one who kicked it? You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going on right now. You got, he kicked the beehive. You got some people, attacking. Some people are actually going out to go get some pollen just to see what and I'm using that as knowledge, pollen as knowledge, So to me, that's what and I'll stand on that from the get-go with Kyrie. I just think he was just trying to kick the beehive. He wasn't trying to be a leader, even though he can be labeled as a leader because of his following and his status where he's at. But I don't believe that he's trying to be a leader. I just think he's trying to just kick the beehive, and hopefully, some furniture starts moving, and it has, because now we're having these conversations.
Right, and I think
even if the platform he chose to use as a shield and a sword is the wrong shield and sword.
Yes, yeah, you're right, bud. That NBA platform, dude, just basketball over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that though, when you said about him being a taxi, me personally, I know what it's like to have things that I've said taken out of context. I also know what it's like to people form their own opinions about me and haven't even sat down and had a conversation with me to even see where I'm coming from. And I think that that's what needs to take place. Now, what was that guy, Adam? Who was that guy?
Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner.
To him to sit down with Kyrie and have a conversation and then come to his own conclusion that Kyrie is not being anti-Semitic. He doesn't believe that about him. I think that was great that he had that. I, for one, have been disappointed in the Shaqs, in the Charles Barkleys, and some of these other brothers who are just so quick to just go off. Have you sat down with Kyrie? Have y'all tried to have a conversation with the brother to talk to him to see what's going on? Or are y'all now just using God's platform to just fire off at the mouth and attack this other brother, which is what the world loves to see happen between us?
Yeah, that was
we can't come together. You know what I'm saying? Even us, we like our last show, we was like, we got to be careful not to get into name calling. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't even know these people personally. So we're having our opinions, we're having our perspectives, but we always still want to be respectful in the sense that, yes, we can have these opinions, we can have these perspectives, but we can be respectful about it without, I just feel like some of the things that Barkley was saying, some of the things Shaq said, I just felt like, shut up. Like y'all didn't, I felt like they didn't need to come across how they said it.
They did what you said.
Coons to me.
They did what you
like
just said, bro. They did what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
He said last week we weren't gonna make it personal. They made it personal.
Yeah.
Calling Kyrie an idiot. What you doing, fool? He should be suspended. They made it personal. See, they didn't talk about the movie. They didn't try to go. None of them, Shaq. None of them went. You know what? I saw the movie. Boom. None of them did that. None of them called Kyrie. That's where I have and now all of them some of them are starting to flip now and starting to defend them now.
Well, because they didn't like how the NBA tried to make them do all this apologizing. But you know what I saw? It's like when a grenade goes off, everybody run. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tough when that bomb go off, Jack, because you don't know who's gonna get hit.
You don't know.
You don't know. And folks is trying to hold on to their. That's what it all boils down to. Dollar, right? And my thing is this. My thing is this: with anybody that's making money with any other nationality or group, and you have some differences of like Kanye. I just going back to him real quick. How he was saying these Jewish people was taking his money, right? Or I think instead of complaining about it, you need to stop doing business with them and do some other business. Because what happens is when a brother like myself need to try to go over there to them Jews, try to go get that money, and then they gonna associate me with Kanye. And I don't like that because I don't got no problems with y'all, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but for real though, like
no, for real. I hear what you're saying though. I definitely hear what you're saying. You like what you be saying, babe, don't speak for me.
Don't speak for me. Don't speak for me. But y'all right though. Shaq and Charles, they should have said, hey, the young brother, what he's trying to do is this. We understand he spoke out of turn. Since I'm his big bro, I'm going now what? That's what Shaq could have did. Shaq could have put everything in the rest. Shaq could have took the whole thing on his body. So, but
that right there, babe. Where was the brotherly love? Yeah. Yeah. When the brother needed y'all the most, where was that love? You understand what I'm saying? Where was that grace? Shaq, you needed all the grace in the world when you was out here messing up and cheating on your wife and all the kind of stuff. You wanted all the grace in the world.
Gang affiliated, nigga. We know.
You know what I'm saying? Let's learn how to give each other grace in these type of situations, because at the end of the day, nobody knows it all. And obviously Kyrie came across some information. It obviously made sense to him, or maybe he just put it out there to share it, to see what other people's perspectives were.
But also too, bro, we have to be careful. That this is a lesson for us, right? Mm-hmm. To be careful what you're sharing on social media. Be mindful of what you say and what you do, because all information also is not for everybody. Why do you think they have secret society? Because everybody.
That's true.
Sure, if it was in the secret society, he ain't in it no more. But he can't keep a secret. He done told everything. So, or you know what I'm saying? So it's just for Black folks or for anybody, I think we just have to be mindful in these days and times, because everybody's watching. Everybody.
So now we have Twitter. I don't know about all of y'all, but I just want to encourage all of our viewers, listeners, deactivate Twitter. That's my opinion. If anybody want to come for me on that, whatever.
I second the motion. I didn't did it. I deactivated Twitter.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's a place for us. I feel like any place that will condone these people just for the sake of free speech, but you coming on here and you're being hella ignorant, and you're using a word that was used against Black people from their slave masters. You know what I'm saying? It's derogatory, it's offensive, you know. And I mean, are Black people on there referring to white folks as crackers and honkies? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I feel like we probably would have heard that. You know what I mean? But that's not what's happening. And so it's just, again, a lot of this is happening from under Donald Trump's leadership. We got to be careful who we follow. We got to be careful of who we make leaders out of.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's just
because you're on TV don't mean you're a leader.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, the shiny and the glamour and the glitz, that shouldn't always be the first thing that you're allured by. You should be allured by someone's honesty, integrity, and their works, right? That's how you should measure a per human being. And not necessarily by the color of their skin, because you got snakes in all sorts of sizes, shapes, and colors. So now
let me go there real quick. Because of the recent elections, there are a lot of states, like for instance, Stacey Abrams didn't make it in Georgia. But not just Georgia, it's a lot of other places where white people just chose to put somebody in office simply because they're white. Yeah. They didn't think about anything else. They didn't think about the interest of it. They didn't even think about their own interests.
Nope.
75% of white women voted for somebody else other than Stacey.
That's right.
And Stacey was for y'all white asses.
That's right.
Stacey was for women, period. And women's rights and women's reproductive rights. Yes, but y'all want to just thrive off of whiteness that you've messed yourself up and don't even realize it. So when shit hits the fan for y'all, do not come knocking at Black women's doors, because we can't ride with y'all, because y'all don't ride with us. And I'm gonna just leave it. I just had to say that.
And applaud to the Black folks that did go out there and vote.
Yes, applaud to them.
And the rest of the folks that went out and voted, because you see, it wasn't no red wave. It wasn't even a red sprinkle, was it?
I think Florida
did big with the Senate.
Florida did big with the Republicans. The Republicans won big in Florida.
Florida got discombobulated though. There's a lot of Democratic opened up in there though. It's not just a full red state.
Oh, okay. What about Ohio?
Ohio's red. It's red, but it's got Democratic spots in there now. It's not. I saw
Michigan. Michigan has some Democrat. I said, "Come on, Michigan, do your thing."
Come on, Michigan. Yeah.
Everybody's there. Everybody's flipping. Everybody, and you know, props to Gen Z, the youngsters. You know, they came out. They're the ones who are the next ones. We all out. We going out.
But what'd you tell me? What'd you tell me that the Republican Party, they want to change the voting age to 21?
Yeah, they want to change the voting age to 21 now because of the turnout.
But I said, this is how stupid they are. They might as well say 25 because those people already voted, so they're already in the pool in the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Republican Party.
The thing is that the Republican Party only goes for the baby boomers. That's the only ones who are in charge. That's all the people they holding on to baby boomers.
The old white folks.
They only infected so much of their lineage.
And the non-educated.
Yes. Because now most of the kids are all educated now. The Gen Zs, even in those rural areas, they're educated now.
Yeah.
They just sort of pop bombs.
It is. Hey, if you like what you're hearing, you will not find us on Twitter, but you can find us on Instagram.
You find us on Instagram at the KPR _network. You can see us on YouTube at KPR Network. If you got anything, you guys want to give us some ideas or want to be a guest on the show, the KPR network at gmail.com.
Yeah. Close it up, bro.
Yeah, so on the Twitter thing with Elon Musk, you know, he's losing money now too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah.
about to get
Oh
sued.
yeah.
He's about to
I
get
forgot
sued by the
about that.
FCC.
Yeah. So, you know, here's what we got to say, y'all. Be careful who y'all follow out there. You know, make sure you following people, as Bake said, who have some integrity. You know, people who just they're honest. But you know what I'm realizing, y'all? People follow people according to their own frequency. So it makes me wonder, those of you who follow Trump, those of you who follow Elon Musk, even those of you who may follow Kanye, that's showing where your frequency lies. You know what I'm saying? And the key is that for us to all individually be raising our frequency so that collectively it's raised. And you know, we're following love and we're moving in love and we're acting on the behalf, the best interest, on behalf of the best interest for everybody. I haven't always done it, but we all works in progress. Nobody is perfect, but we can do better. We don't have to keep repeating these same vicious cycles. So, and we're all leaders really in our own right, especially when we all have pages, even our podcast, we have a certain level of integrity that we have to stand by as this too, because people are watching us and will follow us. So let's make sure that we're leading with integrity and leading with love. It's KPR, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace.